Bam. And the way I take our Kaisi Tiaro and a bam. Afanka Dr. Kaisi Akuyaba. By na pian animal obi. If you no get mouth, no put body. If you no get mind, it take one arrow. I na Akuyaba, I na Kulisia. Kaime Juya me Hozo. Eba Kaina New Sibe, Eba Kaina Banya, or Baba Eba Kaina Kunya no Kwalebe. Come on. Tata, I nwelo onye ụfọdụ n'ime nwoke ma or an OG in the game of stand-up comedy. Afia bụ Angel Gabriel.
You are blessed.
Angel, kefe na-eme?
Onwe kwife na-eme. Nke mere mesigo kwa.
Yetage.
I na-eme expect another one ko me.
Angel Gabriel.
Daddy.
No, rene na gbam.
Is that right?
No, because Angel kawala nke da onye Angel Gabriel bụ.
All right, I hope I'm comfortable with the Oyibonga now, so you know I'm a graduate. You know.
because now you Igbo 80%. Okay.
All right, my name is MC Angel Gabriel BSc. I'm na quarter emendemba at church. That is no Igbo.
Okay.
Yes, I'm a graduate of Unizik. I've been into comedy. I'm from Imo State. Yes, and I'm a human being and a good Nigerian.
Angel Echemdito na-aba.
Yes. Na
sola anyị Igbo na sola anyị ezigbo Igbo.
Ima o were ka nwoke ga-esi je ka TJ, you know. I bido form waze nwanne.
Mgbe nwere na form ebe agbam, ebe aka anyị na-ekwu agbam.
Okike ekwu agbam. All right, nwanne anwa aba, we ihe na-eme. We ihe mebiri emebi na hụ nwaanyị onye ara wishi ya naanị. Ebe ndị ọzọ ka dị sharp. Ọ wee Angel nọ n'ọgbọ nwanne. Egwu ile m.
Ugbu a ka ị bịa boy.
Abi. Chai.
Angel ịbụ onye Imo State.
Ezigbo onye Imo, nwa afọ very raw, mbise precisely.
Angel kemgbe ibido stand-up comedy.
Nwanne oteela aka o. Chai. Oteela aka boy. Ima looking at me, ị na-ele ma ị ga-feel na I'm a young boy. Mana etego m aka nwanne. Yes, I have been in existence before the war. Just that I was hiding somewhere. Actually, ebidoro m ihe dịka 2004, but that time was official. Okay, so but that was the time m bidoro fụtọwa na nwere ihe dịka stand-up comedy in my life. So mgbe m baziri kpọwa ya business for 2008, when I gained admission into Nadaziko University. Ịma mgbe ahụ ego parents gị ga-enye gị aga ezu ịchọwa side hustle. So meshi dị arụba that side. Because I didn't get a child from that stand-up then. So I would say officially 2008.
2008?
Yes.
Okay, Angel, kawala kedu ebe to kedu ka isi wee to before you were bata Unizik. Kawala
Man, etokwere ngagha o. Etoro ngagha. Ima ọ na ihe share parents ike uji style to so me somehow. At least nke a ga-ebe a na-ata nri. Nke ga-afụ na ya dịfe obere. Amụrụ m na Aba, actually. Yes, I was born in Aba. When Aba was under Imo State. So later on, Aba was in Abia State. Then made to there small. Then secondary school was a federal government college of Kigwe, Imo State. So after my secondary school, so I went to Abuja to stay with my brother. Even though again, knowledge of interior decoration. So as it is now, boy, in your room made decorate a boy. But a room, like a one self room contain decorate a 3-bedroom flat. Interior decoration and magic. So I would say Etoromo from Aba, then too small in Imo State, Chikote Belena Abuja. Then before I gained admission into Anambra State, Unizik.
Okay, Unizik.
Yes.
Kedi hego na Unizik?
Funny enough, people for maybe on air personalities or entertainers or comedians, they would think maybe social science or maybe theater art or
mass communication.
Mass com, yeah. But funny enough, or to the glory of God, I am a graduate of applied biochemistry. The unfortunate doctors. I was with doctor. That time on our admission, jam or get your lower something. But that time, you know, we are the ones that struggled to gain admission and study medicine. So I lay jam, I lay jam. One year were by chemistry or drink and I manage over.
We're going to get Walada.
I didn't tell you. But by chemistry, I had okay, very bojad course. At least I know when the mess na jananya. Man, a borrowed course that our department. Carry over kind in Yenehana. You know, doctor. You better by chemistry, I will carry over.
You couldn't know them, eh?
I didn't tell you. Oh, my God, you change you. We gotta go up parasitology, more zoology.
More fishy.
Animal husbandry.
How was your journey in Unizik as a stand-up comedian? Keka your journey day. Kedu mgbe unu Unizik? Kedu ife na-eme with stand-up comedy? Mgbe akọwala anyị.
The initial time that's Unizik, it was as if the entertainment brana at then, because permit me to say, then in Unizik and its environs, that is to say Oka and maybe Onitsha and some other state, they really did not know much about, or let me say they don't appreciate much about that entertainment. But that time, that era of 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008 that we came in, it was as if why now this thing, because high BP, the kind of talks you can know, the kind of comedy cracks jokes we'll be hearing, you will forced to forget some of them. So initial time I thought all that time even some firms, some companies try to invest into that entertainment of a thing. But along the line, this guy they will change it. And that time there wasn't much of all this social media. Though there was Facebook, there was...
I would want you to be mentioning names of people so that people that are watching this video no mgbe aga na-elutecha ndị na-akpọcha aha.
Okay.
You guys know the era of Onya, the era of Atụ na-egwu, what you na-ekwu bad about them. Ọgbam na. So, FNANU, ị na-ekwusi na mgbe Onya na mgbe Onya na.
Okay, actually, when I came into Unizik, Unizik itself, the likes of Parrot Mouth and that of MC Coriano, I think he has changed to is it Banks or something. And if you more about DJ, we had DJ Drew them, DJ Vegas, Zibiski, Killam Kene Kill show that time and all the rest of them. So that time some artists then, some A-list artists then were coming around, like that time Terry G dropped his Abako. So he came around, even Casey when he was doing that Obekete. I think that should be the time he recently separated from Fresh or something. So he came around. So those people, they were coming around. Oberana toto then. Oberana they quite sharp. You understand? At least I know when they SUG, Unizik SUG night. The students will be agitating, expecting one or two artists then. Every Kenya had Terry G, Kenya Casey, Kenya Stereo Man, Ekwe. That time, when I thought small, along the line, I think about change, I better change it. About the car, about this car, because they're not here, then for you to be an MC of any of those shows in the Unizik, one day will go big boy.
And then I think Unizik comedians were the one conquering the whole of Anambra State. And
yes, even some of them were even extending from Anambra State. Not just the comedians, even some of the dancers. That time was the time when we were Amsterdam Mortal Dance. We have some of our entertainers then who competed in there. So the likes of Slim Shady, Brainy them. The other guy na boss Sly. And the rest of them, even Slim Joe, who graduated, due to the entertainment Unizik can thought I can large. I they tell you, and some comedians like Two Can Talk them, Frank the Don, they were all coming that time Unizik. So Unizik comedians, in fact, let me say entertainers, they were actually dominating Anambra, even extending. So Oka then was almost turning to Lagos of Nigeria in entertainment.
Lagos of Anambra State.
Lagos of Nigeria, Anambra was turning to be it. In Nigeria, Lagos happens to be the heart of entertainment in Nigeria.
Yes.
So Anambra, Oka precisely, was almost turning to that. Because all those people I called, they were all coming. Even, I think Timaya came around then. Slow Dog, Sparta E, Bear Swara in Spanish. La Luna. If I got Google that thing online, that thing I always go French and it's go Spanish. Man, what? It was always entering. So I and so they were all coming around. So every time I had the sharp. So
where is Kebi feeling now? Oka Entertainment is heading to. Let's talk about Oka because when I don't want to say Unizik so that I am limited to a school.
Okay, yeah.
Because Oka Entertainment revolved around Unizik. Everybody know that.
Yes.
If you in the Oka Entertainment industry, and then is it going forward or is it going backward? Or what do you think is the problem or any other things? Who something about it?
Just like I said along the line on our talk, I would say that there is a distraction. People. First of all, I would say, when all those companies we are coming to invest, some of those entertainers, will I say, did not meet to their target. A company who is coming to invest, some of the entertainers then don't know whether I would like call it greediness or would like call it myopic thinking. Some of them, instead of going to the meeting up to the agreement and target, they were not deviating to something else. And even the people who are watching, who are paying to come and watch them, so they are now having another mind, being distracted. Then the entertainers themselves, it was as if now Nafia had his boy. So you know, teasy somewhere. So if you say entertainment in Anambra State, man, a lot of things have distracted it. Obionyo plan on the somewhere. Everybody now actually boutique boy. Kange shine legi boy, gine remoa, just not like that. So obionyo plan the somewhere. Onyo plan na tree somewhere. So most of them in wasting time even I watch. So Oka Anambra Entertainment now, if at all the people, individuals around the Oka can still come back to entertainment, can still find pleasure in it. Oka Entertainment is still going to be good because we have a lot of talent here. So what I'm saying now, Oka Entertainment in Anambra State, man, on a new boy.
Angel, let me put you on the spot now. The first spot I'll put you on. And just say 5 Oka stroke Unizik entertainers of all time. The 5 best.
5 best.
Yes, Oka stroke Unizik entertainers of all time. As in the best of all time. 5. Entertainers meaning both musician, both comedian, both DJs. Dancer, DJ. Just in them among those entertainers, them the 5 best of all time.
5
for
best.
You. Yes, of all time.
First of all, I go carry one first. I follow.
Okay.
So
Angel Gabriel 1.
Yes. MC Angel Gabriel.
You a comedian?
1. Yes.
Okay.
Then if you come to, let's say, dancers, I'll say Brainy. He's a barrister now.
Brainy number 2.
Yes, Brainy. Then if you come to DJs, one that you got it somehow.
All entertainers of all time.
Okay. Then if you come to DJs, somebody who has always been there, let me say DJ Slicky.
Yes, Slicky.
Yes.
Okay.
DJ Slicky.
Number 3.
I have more rooms for DJs.
Yes.
Too.
No. You have... if you want to call them all DJs, if you want to call all MCs,
okay.
But I said all entertainers of all time.
Slicky is there.
That's number 3, remaining 2 slots.
Slicky is there. You were there too.
As a comedian?
Yes. You were there too. I never to those days. I know my chain so you were there too. Yeah, Agoyan was there.
The last slot, Kita.
The last slot, who am I gonna give this to? The last slot is still gonna go to DJ.
Okay.
DJ that great.
Okay, that great.
Yes.
How can you put me ahead of Parrot Mat and then Corino? Is it because not shown be here?
No, not actually. It's not sentimental.
Okay, now let me help you now. Yeah, give me 5 best comedians of all time.
Okay, 5 best.
Comedians of all time.
Now you're
Orchestra music of all time.
Of all time.
Yes.
Okay, MC Parrot Mat is there.
Yes, Parrot Mouth. Okay.
MC Kuraino is there.
Corino,
Frank the Don.
Frank Idon was a Unizik comedian.
He said Unizik stroke Anambra.
No, Oka.
Okay, say Oka.
Yes.
Okay. Frank Don outside.
Frank was coming. He
He was a
yes.
visiting comedian.
Yes.
Okay, I've mentioned the
Parrot Mouth, Corino. Yes.
I think Prince Nature is there too.
Prince Nature number 3.
Yes, Prince Nature
Okay.
is there. MC Gentle.
Gentle number 4. Okay.
MC Gentle.
The last person now.
Okay. MC Safe.
MC Safe.
Yes.
That means put yourself here in
I put myself before.
No. You don't get the gist.
Okay.
You don't get the gist. But let's move ahead.
Okay.
Let's move ahead. Angel Gabriel.
Sir?
Enwe ndị a nọ bụ na anụ afafa mana ha kwụ ọzọ n'ọkụ. People like you. Enwe mgbe Angel Gabriel was everywhere.
Yes.
Enwe mgbe Corino was everywhere.
Yes.
Enwe mgbe Parrot Mouth was everywhere. Ka ihe mee so many stand-up comedians anyị macha mgbe a. Ọ bụ na ị nọ na Unizik from 2004 to 2014. Okay, because I think that is when the whole thing actually started shaking.
Yes.
Okay, 2014, 15. Ị ga-amacha ndị na-akpọ ha.
Yes.
Ka ihe mee nụ somebody like you Joel ikwu n'ọkwa ndị ada anụzi maka gị. What happened? What's the problem?
Well, I will not say
Equal about you, equal about others. Another anụzi ha na dey ewuzi ewu.
Okay, first of all, let me say about myself.
Okay.
Can be doing from myself. If you can remember, Kam Chinekwu before. Now, the entertainment was sweet. At the time, it was as if there was a distraction. And that distraction, the companies that were coming that time, may invest, trying to fuel the entertainment financially and otherwise. So some of them were not getting what they wanted. Probably because, will I say they were duped or I don't know whether they didn't get it somehow. So some of us now deviated. So I deviated. Okay. 2 things made me to turn out. One was that time I got an endorsement from Tommy Noodles as a student ambassador. And that was 212/213 and 213/214. Yes, I became one of the student ambassadors alongside with MC Kuraino. So we are moving, it was going well until I had an auto crash. I was involved in an accident. So the accident was what, kind of ended the whole contract between me and those people. I had an auto crash. I had a compound fracture. Boy. And that was the time I think Nigeria was playing African Cup of Nations. Stephen Keshi was the coach. I think that was the time. So at one that time came when some program, some promotion about Tommy with that of the distance. But that time I was lying helplessly in the hospital. So that was when the first hit got me. Now, by God's grace and survival, that of the accident, ability, for me to come back again, you need the ego now for you to push back. Entertainment needs money. So I went into side hustling one day. Boy, after my service, boy, I swallowed everything. Hi there, the MC Angel Gabriel. Boy, Rewezi Mbam na aga Benue State. Zaki Biam, precisely. So mbute Jim Bam, Biane Renoka. These guys go then. So at the time, they had problem there, both communal crash, Fulani headsmen, them all those things. So I stopped that one. So after stopping that one, I went into other hustling and the thing. So all this time, I was trying to gain back my ground. One no Ghana. oge a na-aga ndị nke ọzọ apịawachazi anyị azụ. Ịbịa na Facebook, I would say my Facebook account is an old account. I opened Facebook 2007. So if that energy was there from that time till now, one day, I can't remember no boy. Man, the accident and the side hustling, so it was took me off. And not just the accident, the first one. I had the first one. Second one, I was involved again. I had that one was domestic. And when I'm on 3rd degree burn, no one Jim style with it as a cover, boy. Going happy my coach. So the thing better tattoo my car, boy, but maybe let me here, boy. Man, well, thank God. Then to other comedians too, I don't know how the issue go. Mom go she doing your so when kanga na ekwu, I will talk about myself. One hi. Nah. Ojukure manya seriously. Sometimes on our own na Facebook like this. If I see all those more feel na kwesịrị no. Obade ko shidi. Well, when ta nwoke ka ya wo. The worst thing game nwoke we da ga kworo there. Always da ga ku gi bilie boy. Because mgbe anyị a mechara m n'okwu first step mbara change go. At least many things abịa na music called Angel Gabriel amara mgbe ha weziko were record. Mgbe ha ịchụ nwaanyị bịara na harakwa m ahụ ha ka m kwukwe ya si eziokwu onye ga-enyere m aka ka o chi chọọ. Ịba ndị na-achụ nwaanyị bịara ara m ahụ boy. Imele m anya m fine boy, naturally I'm a fine boy. Nkwu okwu nwaanyị ga-like ya mana ngawa ije nwaanyị change obi. Osemo like o were one time m gara club ọ na-aba na ụmụ nwaanyị juru di ya well nwoke dị few nwoke dị scarce ụmụ nwoke ka abịazi na-abụ obodo ya mụ adabata ana abịara m early so onye ma my step mgbe m batara so mbata dị ya onye ọbụla na-ahụ ka dị tin shaga so one girl ahụ hey you fine boy please come and dance with me na ịma na ihe ọ dị ka nwaanyị kpọọ gị ka ị bịa gbaa egwu boy Chineke ama mgbe m ji bilie elu with speed chefugo my step sef ka nọ na-aga the girl say hey sorry it's not you the guy behind you na mụ aka na-abịa o ịmaka ụmụ nwaanyị sheme say sorry na it's not you the guy behind you nka na-abịa na mgbe the girl na-ekwuzi the thing ịma ọ dịzị ka attention people bịa dịwazi ebe nnọ ọ sị for crying out loud no say shut up about coming to you mụ na-agara onwe m na toilet gị na look at this girl na so the leg bra na-enye m many things the leg bra one n'ala mana abịara m bịa chọpụta asị count your blessings sometimes advantage will be a disadvantage will be its advantage so tọnụkwa dị ụkwụ tụsọ ha wo ihe na-emezi mgbe ahụ ngahaba mgbe ahụ boy orebe a na-akpọ cemetery ị ga-ahọrọ ụmụ ọkịrịka ndị a ga n'elu arụ ụra gị arụkpọra gị shet gị like this gị gbaa ezigbo sharp starch dị sharp chọrọ keyholder moto ọbụla ị nakwa anya just the keyholder ka ị ga-azụrụ ka ị na-efe like this ịpụtazi onye hụ gị like this ofilu na onye akwụ ọga boy so m na-emezi mgba mbịazi m dress ya wee mgba perfume dị sharp ore my guy na-arụ perfume na-aba chai bube Pedro boy na-anọ ya ịma inyere m aka mgbe ahụ bube na arụchara m nke ọzọ give nchi ya na arụrụ m guva nchi yuzi agbacha with Lexus nwa ngiri n'ukwu boy nọrọzie ndị ụmụ nwa na-enyerekwa m aka so mgbe ahụ werezie those things so I try to convert the leg to those comic things so small the leg.
And when last did you have issues with your leg like accident wise kedu the year megna ba meg last
na asị na ụkwụ awala m gara sị na ụmụnna na-azụ ala m mana ụkwụ m ụkwụ a azị nke mgbe m fụtara ụwa ụkwụ a problem the last time or last year na m were that born I had a domestic accident mgbe m na-agbanye my father was sick so ọmụ wee gara nọnyere my father mgbe ahụ nyere the man aka but the man later died so after ego lile o spend chara na asịna na-agwa onye nwụrụ anwụ okwu nkara gwa my father okwu na daddy gị just dịrị ndụ riche ego ha niile bịa nwụzie and adị m so na enwere any much thing ọ hapụrụ the only thing dị egotere m chaja ya original chaja eji m ya then o nwere efe ọ na ya ezigbo efe ụmụnne nwere ike na-ahụkwa ya eme na azụ adịtịla azụ but the thing not there is that last 2 years actually ka m nwere the thing 2022 that was the time m nwere n'ọkụ rem jaja hi Chineke okwu m niile thank God onye na my local government boy asị na ọka nwere anwa ga side ala m gara egbu onwe m because ihe niile jụrụ this good things nọ n'ụwa ma m ka m gara ishe emi ya mana at the end of the day abịara nwetacha onwe m bịa cheki wezi ebe the thing rere ọrụ the thing dị rere m n'ụkwụ ruo side local government so I really thank God so last 2 years ka m nwere the thing so last 2 years ka the ụkwụ bịara made the thing my father bịazi last year fa aka fezi ezigbo aka boy where do I like that
Angel na-achịkọwa m na so many people that achọrọ m ịghọta kedu ka this problem wee bụrụ the reason why because can see where gwa gị we used to hear Angel Gabriel mana akpọkọta Angel Gabriel now people ga-asị kedu ebe Angel Gabriel even mana ọka so kedu ka ụkwa wee contribute to it now
Ima first of all asị na anya na-epu ụzọ eri so people ga like akpọ onye ahụ amapụta as chairman ọ mana akpọ Angel Gabriel o were step m ga-eji na-apụta ga-ebutu ndị mmadụ moral mana ajizi m style abara m akpọ brain si ka m ga-eshi replace this leg of a team ji style hapụ afọ m na-eko na-eto ime nwere ike ihu igbo ezi feeling ị ga-like ihu afọ na senator ị ga-like the afọ boy at least o nwere mgbe m chọbụrụ ịzọ something na village anyị ka m na-agwa ndị village anyị na eri ego m eri I've been eating before the meeting so wee ego ka m bịara iri ile m anya na figure m na m na-chop since so I'm not coming there to eat your money ọkwa ego ha ka eji na-abịa anyway so ihu afọ na senator mbịagonu wedding sef ọ bụrụ na ochie ejule na high table a ga-achọpụta somebody tinye m dị ya
maka dị afọ
a na-agwago maka dị afọ but afọ na-anyị arụ some people say I like that na nwoke bụ afọ you can perform na nwanne ọwa ashi boy once they born you Chineke nyego gị carrot ma finger battery ma ji abana nke ọ bụla ị nwere from your beginning of birth ka ị nwere boy so ile ma anyị ga-ama nke m nwere forget the stomach so m ji did afọ ka ọ dịkwa ka big man mana dị okwu ịma na wakpọ artist o kwesịrị ọdị sharp mafụta mana mmafụta with okwu were ka o shi adị boy but I just hapụzie the afọ wụzie dị ka o replace ya were ya na-akọnjoy kwa dịkwa ka anyị eme so with time Angel ga-amapụta
kedu difference stand-up comedy mgbe a na kịta kedu the difference stand-up comedy as a craft kedu the difference mgbe a na now
the difference then ile anya that time what we are doing was more of talking trying to create something create words but now what we doing now is showing off ka na-emezi ugbu a boy you go there you do funny hairstyles you carry some gadgets phones have a very good car mgbe ụfọdụ ma ọkwa moto go gị nara nke mmadụ gaa then ị gaa na hotel maybe a lodgere gị or your man lodgere gị na ọ da-asechara foto so what we are doing then was to crack that joke then to form words ga-eme ka mmadụ chọọ ọchị but ya na-emezi ugbu a nwanne ya na-eme ugbu a wụzi showing off ya ka m na-agwakwa ndị mmadụ nwanne ọ bụrụ na ị mere oke ite ya nọ 2024 and the month is going obere oge na 2024 agwụ a minus kwa 1 year from your age ịghọtago ihe ivu na age ga na-agwụ and m na-agwakwa ụmụ nwaanyị ịma ihe siri ike anyway there is ihe siri ike we know how much is bag of rice how much is bag of cement now ụmụ nwaanyị kwesịrị na-aghọta for a man iji take gị out in the midst of this ihe siri ike na-spend on you one sometimes sex is not the only thing to appreciate him with ịma these days ọ na nwoke spend the time on a woman especially ọwụ onye na-awụrọ your wife or your husband woman you have the mind that onye amecha ihe the next thing is to give him sex one if you're a woman there nwoke na-spend on you please I beg you look for another thing to express your gratitude to him chọọ ihe ọzọ ọ wụrụ your internal organs maybe your ovary or your kidney ị chọrọ nwoke a ka o nwere ike use because some of us na show you off some of us na-eme ihe ọgwụ ka a na-agwọ na ọ wụrụ one of your ovary nwoke mmadụ ewere ya mekọrọ at least ka the money keep coming so that it will be coming.
Are you trying to encourage ritual and then Yahoo Plus?
I'm not though as if you can't beat them I'm not encouraging in any way but the only thing I'm saying is that even wine don't appreciate with that just that chọnye ọzọ nye the guy na chọnye ọzọ nye nwoke
achọrọ ịma ihe mean by na stand up comedy guitar will show off or na onye agbagote stage i perform or na show off. Are you talking about stand up comedy as a craft or stand up comedians as an artist? Because what I want to know is the difference between stand up comedy then and then stand up comedy now as a craft.
That's what I'm saying now.
I want to know how the show off take enter them. Kedu kiswe
when okay then we the comedians we concentrate more on ihe anyị ga-ekwu. We concentrate more in ihe anyị ga-ekwu. You crack your brain looking for things to say, cracking jokes, saying things that will make somebody laugh. But now, man, people are not really concentrated in trying to create something. One day, you follow us na Facebook, we follow us na TikTok, we follow us then. First of all, 50% of the ovation are the go already first. So when you come in there, you might not really say much. You might not even do much. So I would say then we are suffering. Now we are not suffering.
Okay, anyway, you are now talking of content creation, though I actually am a stand-up comedian, but no problem. Do you think that if stand-up comedy on Anambra State can onwube?
Onwugo kwa do onwuchabe. Onwugo pepe.
And when they can and when they can stand-up comedy that you can say that need a proud of this person in Anambra State.
I don't think no would any stand up. Totally stand up. Lie. You go double your hustle, baba. Even church self they do one. Church in most big churches they will have church, they will have school, some will have hospital, have mortuary. It better get better me better walk or a Ghana hospital. My hospital I walk or get one a blue Ghana mortuary. So they always
save their money.
So you get free, but that they get already baggage not tag. So you can't be one. So when you comedians no doing one particular thing, na lie. When you get another side hustle, either you have a physical business or in a real estate or in a make content creation, just like you said, having something put up on Facebook. But say it just depend on cracking jokes. Wagejiki crack a joke one day. Lie. It's not possible. I don't think there is anybody who's surviving on that. It's not.
Why you asking that stand-up comedy in Anambra State? We still have people like Prince Nature, J.A.Y. Live the other day, and
outside Oka.
He made us
outside Oka. Outside Anambra State.
But Obi is in Anambra State now. Then we have people like Obuefi I go talk that is still doing well, stand-up comedy wise.
Outside
we have people like Onyobodo that is still doing comedy wise.
Yes.
Okay, in the outside Oka, Prince Nature my confession. Obrona Lagos on Oka. So why do you see a stand-up comedy and won't go?
Okay, now it's no many. How many of the shows? Okay, fine. Confession. Who else? No other person.
There's Malam
that is doing is seriously joking.
Yes, man is seriously joking the other day too.
Unlike before, every weekend, every month has something to come up. Even dance shows. Now, most dancers don't switch. Slim Shady was a dancer. When last twist go intestine, I mean, he more cocoa ganka. One day, my man is switching immediately. Now he's a hype man, and happiness giving him what he wants. One day, so had it been it was then. You got comedians in the major show, yeah. A dancer will do after a dancer, a DJ will do. So every month has something to to come up with. But now, from a full nature or a full dagogo, then or do akwa. Onakata the DJs are two ego. DJ Association of Nigeria Oka chapter Dijan. Hey man, you know, so it wasn't like that before. That time before then, if you dey come back school, you go prepare. You go get clothes, get shoes, man. Because mara ha dum. So you better get mara so for you to do well, shows nigga like him because shows is the but all these quite like that, but not these or these. Cha. Hi, I remember those days though. Buying and acquiring, bounce low digging hana chabia. Hi, Benwa, buying departmental, this one.
Angel, you've been talking about unique comedy. Would if somebody saying that Ibido as a music comedian and your career died as a music comedian, would you agree or not?
I will not totally agree.
Because you know, some of us actually extended to Onitsha, Newi, Asaba, Lagos and everything. But you now, or look at your own history, is just bordered on Unizik. So you guys na career give with the music, one on Unizik, and why?
Obi na Unizik, but no one on Unizik.
Kebon.
Everyone will come this confused. Everyone will come confused because when I told you that I had the endorsement with Tommy. So that wasn't just with Unizik, and I had a program with Ogene FM and ABS. When I was at ABS, I was combining with Sacramento, combining this life now. Wow. Then I moved to Ogene FM with an MC2 mic.
Okay.
So 2 mic, he was seeing Oka as the Lagos team that wagon bar.
Of course.
So he came from Ebonyi State. My brother no go neighbor, he sheri ke boy. He just speed baba talker. Bekwa no kan ko ke make on and we agbapuzi abroad. So I switched to Ogene FM. So neighbor nwuru kwara nwo guy.
Because open your career and we work when you look aka. Ima wa nje ajuru nje ebe agbam.
Okay.
I na-ekwu agbam just like you now inwe ike ịgwa anyị comedians ifili na their career anwugo na Anambra State.
Let me start from myself first. Now, dikam shiko that time you must have a side hustle.
Yes.
Did I even acted the movie? I went into movie too. But others na anoka movie na under Nollywood. Nke ma ha mo Nollywood ka enwe ka because na the producer did not pay well to the DOP. To the DOP, agbanyo the mic. He was shooting the video, but audio was not there. Obodoze subtitle was there. So I joined the movie. Neba and Shikolike, Weba and Karakao, he had there. Then, so it's in the when they can have the Kongranwo. Most of them, when career have one as MCs, but I switch to another thing. Work one mad.
Kedonde de kandea. Kedonde I na kuya bomeba.
Okay. Okiri Poto, who was known as MC Virgin Mouth.
Okay.
One day, I crack a Catala joke, crack it. He went to manage a club. Na club Araho. We are up aside.
Okay.
Onyo obodo no we are Uncle SP. My man make atago. He was see something there. Man, or we have to. He be the rice. So onyo obodo na rice rice na. Obodo rice. Ya kwezi rice so. You share 1 cup or Coke 5 cups.
Wow.
Na onye obodo ga-agwa magic o na-eme na rice so. Mgbe m na-ere ji ka ọ na-achị m ọchị si na lekwa MC na-ere ji na si m lego na ị na-ere ji na wafọ yo ọhụ ebe m na-eme ọfụlụ ojiji na Unizik hit a na-eme m asị m MC anyị na-ere ji na si my brother wee ka o si dị my brother ihe bịara chiwekwere the guy ike mgbe ọ bịara mụọ nwa ogo Corolla nwunye ya kpọrie riklo arụ ya akpọrie arụ na mama na ịga mekanik awụ obere ihe ọma mgbe o ji gbara ọsọ baa na rice o now the guy ma anya rice ọ ma local rice ọ ma China rice ọ ma Arabic rice as rice dori anya well so now o jizi rice na-ebulite ọnọdụ ya now that is to Prince Nature. Hey, Nature, my man. I like from that guy. He was the only guy that came to the hospital mgbe mgbajiri ụkwụ. Ọhụm tie, Che, need is ka Saddam Hussein. N'okwu gị na one side. Na Nature na onwe ya kwa o mekatagokwa the thing. Oshieri ike. He went back to Unizik. Unizik was having the ovation. Omekata guy emepe saloon ebe a na-akpụ isi. Problem o nwere bụ mmadụ siri akpụọ ya rankot. Amamodiri kpụrụ onye akpụ ga-akpụ ya rumbus ka ga-akpụ ya amamodiri hairstyle. Akụgbuchagokwa that guy that day. The guy were the only thing ga-esave ya ma ya nwa kpụrụ isi kpụọ ya nwa isi. So Nature ayawaze biko
ka pụkwalụ gị
ayawaze biko si abiko so he now find out that na ikpu isi agara ya ahụ so he left the ikpu isi gbapụ somewhere. Another person who MC Mmiri Dr. Mmirioma Mmirioma na-erezi moto na boy yes ọ na-ere moto mana ọdịrị moto ọ na-ere my brother ụwa ọdịrị moto ị na-ga-enweta n'aka aga ịma onye dị iche moto na vehicle. Ịma abịa na moto o nwere dị iche moto and vehicle. Moto na-anọkarị na car stand and ịbịaru dị a agwa gị problem ya. Ime onye dị iche na ị gara car stand zụọ moto dan ị gara na mechanic workshop ebe etiri jerrycan dey for sale. Ịma nke a na-eti jerrycan dey for sale na akpọla mmadụ village. Inwe anwa chọrọ izu moto hụ moto ejiri jerrycan leli dey ya for sale my brother etila aka side ahụ. Landlord m zụrụ m ọdịrị moto ahụ Siana o ka ọ zụrụ 150,000. Ọ kpọkwara anyị niile anyị abịa gote mmanya anyị enwe aṅụrị kpee ekpere n'isi dị moto si ya landlord ka ọ dịrị gị na mma. So ka emepụchara Easter ka anyị la dị man resịra dị moto nwere problem. O buru moto pụọ somewhere so emechaa ka ọ pụzie ka ọ lawa. Ọ gbapere door boot emepe ya nwa kwuchie the boot bonnet emepe ya akpọwazie the man na phone si onye isi aghọtakwa m ọdịrị moto ahụ automatic ka ọ na-eyuzu gị ọ sị ya biko echete ngwa gị agwa moto ahụ o nwere ka esi emepe ya ijide aka na the handle gị kpọọ ya ikpere 2 times dolie elu before gị mepe ya before so iji ike emepe ya na the thing na-eme masị onye ọ kara agwụ ya. So mmiri na-ere moto ọ na-erekwa ezigbo moto na-erekwela da Angel like ya ego ọbụla iji bụ izu moto ọ ga-enyerere gị moto ijiri millions bịa enye gị moto then isi ya na iji 80,000 mmiri enye gị ọsị gị the only thing one o nwere nke o resịrị nwa ga-ama mmụọ 200,000 ọsị ya mee keshọn ọ ga-enwe jerrycan mmiri na the boot nọ ịgbatụ gị but Angel like the guy bịazi construct all pipe from the jerrycan tii na the radiator. So bazuri ya when na-emepe bonnet mgbe ọbụla na-agba ịdị ọ nwezi dị ka tap nọ n'akụkụ dị gị. So the moto gbatụ ya kpọpe the time. So mmiri na onwe ya as a comedian switched over to moto so that ka mara ma ọ ga-eme parrot mat ị na-ekwu okwu ya PDP parrot mat ahụ my man atagokwa ahụhụ ebe ahụ mgbe ha na-asị na if you blow you go buy moto parrot mat go buy moto. Mama gakwara zụọ moto a dịka amamo spiritual moto the moto bịara ghọta my guy very well ghọta ya very very well. O nwere ka ịla nwaanyị ga-esi soro ya start ya ịla nwoke ibi ya soro moto a ga-ekwa start the moto akpọzie gị achọ ka ị na-akwa ya the moto aka. So o nwere one guy ịla ndị sokarị data na-akpọ MC Crazy the guy nwere mọzụ na ọ moto ahụ ka o ji nwee mọzụ ya nwa akwakọtago the moto ma nọ gym ka o jizi ya na-eji m so the thing bakwara uru somehow before my guy emekata ebe hụ na comedy ebe arara ahụ ya agawakwa abroad. So with all these things ị ga-eji mara na comedy anwụgo side a you don't die but there is hope we can still revive it. The former governor tried to do that. Yes, Willie Obiano tried to do that once in a while. Ọ ga-ada ndị nke meburu ọfụma na n'ụlọ ha mere efe ife ọ kpọkwara anyị mama gị nwa bịakwuru mgbe ahụ bịa ahụrụ m onye obodo den ma ndị na-egbu ọja anyị niile eju nye anyị rice nye anyị mmanya kee anyị ego so he tried to revive it.
I'm also a comedian back then in Unizik and everything. And when we're up bar comedy we hear anyị.
Yes.
Bar ministry.
Yes, joint.
Joint. That that era of joint, and then where is joint comedy now? Or can they invoke now? Because I know that so many people were holding it down in so many bars. Somebody like Okripoto, MC Vegimount was the bishop of Kofi.
Yes.
And he was the biggest among everybody then. So how was the bar comedy then? And you were with Miriam at those.
I was with MC Gento at Feruz then. Feruz chill out at
Feruz, thank you.
Yes.
Then, but Rose Life.
Miriam, yes, yeah, with Rose Life.
Nah. So you are somebody that have jumped from one joint to the other. And you had the biggest joint in Unizik then, which is Feruz.
Chill out then.
Chill out. How was it then? And then how is it now?
Just like you said, yes, then what was invoked then was joint and bar. Feruz was one of the highest then. Chideke one Feruz that time. In fact, in a chuma and track the girl kweteregi see we see at Feruz. So that time I was there with the MC Gento and the DJ Jerry and Slim Shady when you question be about we good there. Moraba la we good ka ga na agba there. Ya we ejize na aka na haji ya. Na park ku che ho na haji oche that time. He was helping doing things. So abe mekata or this guy ifite Unizik area adigo ya anya gbago to them site. Bank I got that Rose Life. So Rose Life was very, very good then. I was there with MC Val, MC Miriam, and Dr. Miriam, comic doctor. Comic doctor. Miriam, and DJ Breezy, and the Harmony Song. So we are there. So that time, on and I go off man, it was very, very good. Mgbe ụfọdụ you need ịṅụ beer. Gị gbara aka bịa before you know it, you got 1 or 2 people you got angry beer n'aka ya. Mgbe anyị pụtakwara Thameside the same thing. Ndị na-apụta like this they high karịa ndị ji ego pụta, especially bịa na that Abakaliki street. Ndị ga-atasu ya 2000 ma ha ji ego na-akpa. At least ibido from dịka that every day na-agbagosi down to big ballers. Pro from every day gị hụ onye Aboki na-eresu ya gị si Aboki afa give me test. Onye gị test ya gị zara call si adịkọm gị gbagote obere hụkwa another Aboki give me test adịkọm before you know it ị ga-eshi dia test rute big baller ị ga-ada the test ru su ya 2000 or 3000 then ndị ashawo nọkwa dị ahụ gị shikwe ba ntọ nọ chọrọkwa ashawo bịa gị si nne afa how much is it night or sige 5000 can I see what you have ya tụgharịa gị metụ ya aka gị jide aka nke ahụ gị chọkwa onye ọzọ mgbe ị na-apịrịla aka n'ike from there rute everyday again gị were da aka ahụ ịpịrị were ala ya ga nyere onwe gị aka at the end of the day you feel good pass those wey carry money come you see am. So ka anyị si na-eme ya mgbe ahụ na-eme enjoy na-ahụ na-adịkwa ndụ because elile wee egwu uche at least my father taught me that one. My father nyere m aka na nke ahụ mgbe ha na-enwe black and white TV. My father told me that it's all about presenting to people. Ji ndị mmadụ ihe ha chọrọ ịhụ then gị nwa maka oshi dịrị gị. That time TV anyị na-enwe black and white. Inwe TV nwe video nebo ga-abịa na-ele anya na nke gị. Ị ga na-eko na yare big boy. So gba my father nwere TV abụọ. Ofu na-ekwu okwu mana ọ dị eji nke ọzọ na-eji mana ọ na-ekwu okwu. So my father combined the two. Nke a na-enye audio, nke a na-enye video. So ị bịara gị si na hey Angel mpa gị nwere TV abụọ gị si ya but the man nwere ka the thing she dị enwe ka ofu shi nyụọ nke ọzọ aga na-enye nke ọzọ. So my father just told us it's all about packaging. You package onwe gị. So I learned that package were abata Unizik. So that ka anyị na-emezi ya ka anyị ike na-aga. So then comedy joint was good. Now on the hype man na-abịazi nara anyị ọrụ hype people, they won't collect work from us. So then it was more of DJ and comedian. DJ Kwegu, comedian will crack joke, maybe a dancer will dance, people are now, my activities will be going on. But now it changed go the thing. It's now DJ and a hype man. This time now Choposhi comedians once. So the comedians now they are evolving to hype men too. So in who's on hype MC. The man will be MC before, turn out to hype man.
See, I understand what you do because when we were yesterday, more than name hype. Let me can jog now.
Yeah.
Hype men, they are just noise makers, true or false?
To some people, yes. To some people, no.
Explain.
Oh, what a mood matter gano. Oh, what a mood gano. All those things will be helping you. Oh, what bazu bridge anything can go. And they think kwata, you don't be flowing. But on a normal ground though, I make hypers or hype men. Nah, they are noise makers, so bet. You know, me, once it comes to entertainment, I like, let me say, involving everybody. It might be any joint, any congregation. You have conglomerate of those who are lousy and who are normal people. You got hunde non na nguro nwe ha mmanya. You got hunde ga non na mixing. Onye obula na mixing mgbe for this year na this somehow. Oya kam ji na-ekwu if we are a woman chọrọ ịma nwoke na-achụ wine. Ima before gone are the days ụmụ nwanyị chọrọ ịmata ma their man is promiscuous ịgawa na phone. There is a simple way to find out if your man is promiscuous. Ihuru nwoke ọbụla ga restaurant or si madam tiri m egusi na obere ọgbọnọ or tiri m vegetable na obere ọha or tiri m stew gị fete obere ofe akwụ or shite na nke a gụtara m anụ. Any man that goes to restaurant to do that man dey promiscuous.
Aware?
He can't stay with one woman. He got like he test ihe niile ihe lụọ nke buru ibu ga-echọ onye dị slim aside. Ilu onye dị slim ịchọ onye buru ibu aside. So I will not totally say hype men are noisemakers or not. So when then I like when then I like
joint comedy guitar or can you joint comedy guitar and guitar I can remember joint comedy and when say joint can when say comedians guitar ana agbaneje every
okay, yes, there are like there is a Red 9 tribe. Red 9 here in Oka. They are still doing both karaoke and comedy. In fact, I do stand-up comedy there every Wednesday. I was there last week.
You are just advertising your ministry.
There are other ones too that if you say I should mention, there are a lot of them I can mention here in Oka that's still doing that.
Okay.
Rose Life is still doing that.
Okay.
Let me say Bamboo at Roma.
Don't worry, there's no pay us for this advert, so it's okay. Angel, I want to know. So many people are struggling to enter into social media.
Okay.
Would you say that ega sona comedians na banworo into social media? No, so we hanoko. Would you say that?
Yes, also well, because now just like the joints are not that much, the joint shows are not that much, and it's not everybody that has the money and the time to go out. So most people now guys it to social media. If once you get a phone, you go data, you go on a social media. So I will say yes, online is among them. There are some comedians now who hear their name as stand-up comedians only because we see their content online. Some of them might not really be a stand-up comedian. You have mic now, say okay, let's hear you. You might not really see any comic nature in them. But when it comes to online stuffs, they can do well. So now, I will say now, the entertainment is somehow deviating from the physical to the online. So only a blood that does not follow suit will always be lagging behind. So also, one knows who her.
in Lagos, man na a full-time stand-up comedian in Asaba, in other places, full-time comedian. Man, ebe aketa, just like you said, people, up now also Joe's kina crack, agu ebuogi. Would you say that na ada value stand-up comedy na Anambra State? Is there a value for MC with your experience and a value in this town and this state?
I think I've said something about this earlier. That on and out about here. Those who believed in that entertainment, so they don't really value us here, and but it's not good. It's not really proper. You got somebody name occasion now. MC Alpha. Nah, I went for a wedding, and I'm gonna like it. MC, gisi okay. Nego ikweskwamena mego. Obido from there. Ikweskwamena mego. Ngwamanego le kange nyeki kibia just kibia kuoku. Guess okay, give me 200,000. Ote Chineke bianna ke adiki nezuori. Agwa ge shinni. Ke hige jida abia dia. Agwa ge bute equipment. Akwa so ukwu ige ekwu. So you see, so with that kind of talk, you got funonya does not really value
the craft.
Yes. Value, but other states like Lagos, like you said, an MC, a comedian can charge 1,500,000, 200, or at least 100,000 just to come and MC your event. One name me ba hapụwa o nwere nwanne m nwoke na-ekwu okwu ọ na-ekwu eri mgbe nye mic that day ka ọ work eri before you know it you lose it. And sometimes agụrụ igbu hapụ igbu gị si ego ngwa onye iche ego ole ka ị ga-akwụ ọ sị ga-akwụ ị ga-eri rice that day akwụ ị ga-aṅụ mmanya imecha ihe niile awụrụ 15,000 nye gị ọwụrụ 20,000 nye gị nna dị ga-akpọ brand awụrụ onye nwere ka ichi mee mistake tụọ enyi gị nwaanyị ime some marriages start with I love you, some start with Amy go my period. You have a liability waiting for you already. You will just collect it. At least you will go to Pampers or you will water soya beans na market. My coach derege kige shakwa don wage. And I tell people what you eat before you meet your woman reflects on your child. So you grow in a really ofuma. You eat well. You eat properly. At least from your beers. You can eat well. You can a barbing salon. The barber will know how to barb it. Ma only really not to get water beans. Beans and kige bugide o. Enwere ke na abale get taji. Then you really anwa gi say igbo ihe lile. First of all, how no gi to go no face on to higgledy. Ofuto na akụkụ ntị ofu na eto na akụkụ imi igaro na barbing salon the baba dey confused ma ihe ọ ga-akpụ so that time imuzie nwa enwere ike ịmụ nwa isi nwa ga-akara ahịa ọ ahịa akara isi ya ahịa dịzie somehow then ụfọdụ kwa na ha mụọ nwa ha jide ego they will go and buy things ọ ya mere hụrụ nwa big man 8 months o jinja wa ga-epụta akwa nwa big man very okay nwa big man eru ha na mgba ahụ be akwa ya emechi ọnụ ọ gaa na-ebe akwa much because enwere things nan dia Cerelac dia Pampers dia Bobo Indomie ka ị na-eto ka enwere different fruits for you mana nwa poor man enwere ike before amụọ gị dị ke nwoke agwa nke nwaanyị ị ga-aga amata dawa then ebe ndị a na-ere azụ just the ajịja azụ na ahịa akwọta azụ kwata ọka nwatakịrị richa nri onye ọshọ na-eshi ka nshi dị mkpa ya kwa nwa nwere ike dị 8 months onye ọshọ na-eshi ka nwa 20 to 30 years ịmụọ nwa ahụ akwa nwa sef ga na-agbaka gị isi so that's how because of that as a comedian ị chọwazie wee ị ga-eshi nweta ego ọbụla in order to feed your child so they don't really appreciate us down here and it's very bad. And that is why most of us now are not defeated.
Angel, achọrọ m ịma whether ma enwe comedians na a particular amount of money. Like, ama m na idere awe mana ọnwa onye ọ dị gị ka ọ na-anị ya you say the person. It is more like a game and a question. Are you with me? Ọnwa onye ọ dị gị ka ọ na-analụ 1 million naira na this Anambra State.
1 million naira. na Anambra
Yes.
or Donka. If it's
Anambra.
Anambra, I think there should be.
Onwe onye ọ dị ka ọ na-anara 1 million naira ka onye ọ ga-abụ.
Zanzino, MC Zanzino can charge up to that.
Can charge up to 1 million naira.
Yes, Zanza is there. MC Executive.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Can charge up to that. Akoniche them.
Akonuche.
Yes.
That is abroad.
Yes. Ọ na-abatakwa ebe emechara MC nwanne. Na abroad akwụkwọ na ihe niile adịgo mma dị a. O kwe ndị gara dị a na-arụ ọrụ cleaner. I convert at Anambra. That means Aswama work.
Okay. So this level kita ga now 800 to 1 million naira.
800 to even yes, only able can charge up to that.
Only able to charge up to 800 to 1 million naira in Anambra State.
Yes.
Okay. So 500,000 to 700,000. And when can you feel the Ghana in Anambra State?
500. Nature is among those that can charge up to that. Who else will I say now? Nature. Okay.
Maybe only Nature.
Jahe, yes. Edu can charge up to that too.
Edu one.
Yes.
Okay. 500. Okay, let's say 300, 400.
Say 100 to 400.
Okay, 100 to 400. Okay.
Say 100. I come among those there.
Okay.
I fall into.
You're
that.
among the people that can.
Yes. I come on. Though me go very soon. No. I'm not palan ego.
Okay.
I'm there. Mirama is there.
Okay.
Dagogo is there too.
Okay.
Gentle is there too.
Okay.
Man, some other ones I cannot really remember their names.
Okay, 50,000 down. 10,000 to 50,000.
Please, no offense intended though. Tobenkwa is there. Richoko is there. And I forgot to 100 to 400. Apostle.
Okay.
Apostle is there too.
Okay.
So
it's okay. Before mother say na
I'm where price there. I'm not where one.
Because and when the other ka had a very good na this time man Amaroha like more like unsung heroes like ndị man had the strong man had the way everywhere. And when the other maybe mother 5 in week
some of them their names like one guy I met at on Easter day at Zara stores. So I went to Zara stores to chill out with my fiancée.
Okay.
So I went there. I saw one guy there. The guy is very, very good, but I've never seen him in any show anywhere. Unfortunately, I didn't get to know his name. Matarama had the guy. But Mama had the guy. So there were a lot of them Jureju one thing they got talent hunt now. Now give him MC Jureju boy. Man pam mado man mado aputashia. Now talent hunt is for free and the star prize is 500,000. You go see say talent down and brana. Double aputashia boy. Just that just like you said, I am alpha. Mana, they are. That's why I'm still saying Anambra State Entertainment can still be revived. Again, when we hear there, just Anambra, maybe the government is still focusing in insecurity, construction of roads, and other things. Mana, Auroma, I know what boy, I put you, I so again, you want
Hey, Angel Gabriel, Nanchikota, and well, if I na take your time. Na this show o nwere ike ọ bụ na enwe ihe ịchọ ikwu nna ajụrụ gị ma ọ bụ na ekene ọ bụ na mkpali ọ bụ na advice ọ bụ na dragging ọ bụ na shout out nke ọ bụ na ihe ọ bụ na anyị na-ekwu maka ya ịchọ ikwu maka ya anything at all biko gaa n'iru.
The only thing I don't know what to ama maybe get place ma he ma nke ị na-eme n'ụwa you go know whether you dey move or you no dey move. You chọrọ rate yourself. Ego iji n'ụgwọ ga-agwa gị how big boy you are. ilecha anya na iji n'ụgwọ nwere ike wuru 25 maybe na yard iji ụgwọ nepa ịma na abịa na yard ọ bụ onye nwere chance ka a na-enyekarị ego iji kwụọ ụgwọ nepa nna Uchenna ịma na wee ebe na-adị aga biko nyetara ya aka ga-akwụ ụgwọ ya so ego iji n'ụgwọ ga-agwa gị ọ dịrị mmadụ ewu and another thing kwa nna ekwele ka nwaanyị zụọ gị nri my brother ụmụ nwoke ndị nọ dị a ekwele nwaanyị zụọ gị nri nwoke ga-emenwuru nwaanyị something kwụọrọ nwaanyị ụgwọ school house rent buy shoes buy clothes nobody ga-anụ maka ya nwaanyị nwa na your birthday zụtara gị singlet ma boxers erekọdụ gokwu ya n'akwụkwọ nsọ enwere ka isi nwee any problem with her ya sị gị hey after all I did for you after all mere all singlet ahụ gotere go
I was there for you when you have nothing.
Yeah, oh my God ọgwa gị and ọzi na ọzi nwunye gị nwara nwa zụọ gị nri ma brother ọgụ nwa ga-awụ the errand boy na ị na-arahụkwa ụra n'ụlọ a kulite ka ị ga-asụ ụmụaka ahụ na akwa ofe anyị shiri yesterday wọm bịa kwa ọgbọ ụka na gị so da mtakwa ahụhụ kpata ego shi ofe mtakwa ahụ na wọm ya does that send you around as a man so iwuru nwoke ekwele ka nwaanyị zụọ gị nri always be that man that you're supposed to be so mara ọ dịrị your level from ụgwọ iji they reach like 500,000 200,000 1 million mara gị onye wu big boy and another thing wu ebe ibi adreesị ya na-egosi m big boy or a poor man ewuro ebe ibi nwere proper address number 3 close road 4 this avenue you go a big boy mana ọ bụrụ na wee bi ibi enwe adreesị ọ explanation ka ị ga-eji gwa onye ahụ nna biko irute na ọgbụgba nkwa ka ị kpọọ m na fon irugo ọgbụgba nkwa ngwa mee ka ị na-aga aka nri ị ga-ahụ nwa woman ụkwụ ya na-adị mma na-ere akpụ si n'akụkụ nwaanyị ahụ ịgata obere ị ga-ahụ one uncompleted building dustbin nọ n'ihu that place irute ebe ahụ bend olugu ka ị na-aga left ị ga-ahụ ụzọ one guy na-arụ shoe irute ebe ahụ so ị wuru onye bi na some kind of that place you are a poor man so you manage your life know how to so as a man always be that man hustle because anyị niile na hustle kwa mụ na hustle so I don't want to insult anybody and biko enwere any comedians that I called I will say I'm sorry mana iche ka ị ga-amakwa na eziokwu ka m kwuru I said the truth anyị niile hụchighị anya ebe a we are just anyị na-amachi ụwa George iwe wele gị mana uwe gị ya wee gị obere ị ga na-akụ m ihe na ị gakwara akụ m ihe at least ịhụ my step gị mara na igugoro n'ekwensị ị ga-enwe obiọma ndịada dị onye amị hụrụ m ebe m ji mụ na one girl on one side anyị na-enwe ọhụmesị ọkọkọ igbe si kai come on enter that moto nna ka m gawara ije dị man elewe m si kai the girl na onwe ya sị na the girl na a ga-apịa ụtalị na ọ ga-eyipụ akwa ka apịa ya ụtalị azụ ya ka the girl yipụrụ shet ya stretch mark juru n'azụ this girl normal stretch mark na onye Hausa ajụ ya kai my dear you belong to zebra I mean so you be
I don't plug you before
so at the end of the day life is not balanced ka anyị kwechiri mụ a kwechikwara anyị kwechiri m so I know the die Angel Gabriel dey mana m ga-etinye ego na my price m na-ede ego na my price very soon
ndị be anyị ebe a ka anyị bịa na njedebe anyị na Angel Gabriel nọ tata unu anụgo ka o si wee dị ebe a ka gbụgba m ebe bụ na anyị onye osibe anyị gbanye ọfịọba nke anyị melujuo ya ime ọzọ anyị kwụnye ya n'ọkụ olebe etago biko ọ bụ na enwe ka esi wee kpọ afa gị ma ọfụ ife na laikrọ nwekwa onye adọrọ aka n'akwa this show is open for you to come and respond enwe ebe ọgwa gị rara igere ịbịakwa ụgbam bịa pịa ya gbam Angel Gabriel thanks for coming nwanne ndị be anyị afa nka bụ Dr. Dogubu bụ ngwa na kọmesịa nọ peace